Yo, star seeds. Firstly, thank you for tuning in. Hope you're keeping your vibrations high. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. Hope you're doing well. Today, I want to talk about a very, very important topic. I want to talk about vibration. I want to talk about high vibration, low vibration, because from my understanding, right, we as star seeds, chosen ones, it's really important we understand what vibration is. And today, I just want to speak about vibration briefly, right? Firstly, I want to talk about fear. I want to talk about insecurities, because I feel like these are the major things, right? We as star seeds, we as chosen ones, or whatever term you like to use, right? This is really something we should take advantage of. You see, truth be told, right, we live in a reality, right, that's constantly filled. We live in a reality, we live in a construct, right? We live in a matrix that's totally filled with distractions, negativity, bad energy, bad vibes. And that's why most times you see people saying, oh, keep your vibration high, don't be on a low vibration, right? Now, these things are real. Energy is real. The universe is real. Let's talk about these things briefly. Now, we live in a matrix, right? We live in a society, we live in a construct, right, where we've been programmed to to run away from our fears. We've been programmed to turn the other way, right? Whenever we see problems, whenever we see challenges, right? And as star seeds, I'm here to tell you, you should face your fears, right? Look your fears dead in the eye and face your fears, and also embrace your insecurities. And that's why in spirituality, right, there's something they talk about, they call it shadow work, right? What is shadow work, and what does it really mean, right? Now, when we live in a society whereby we've been programmed to suppress our emotions, suppress the way we feel, our opinions, we've been programmed to run away from our fears. In reality, man, these things are really not helping us as star seeds, as chosen ones, right? Someone needs to talk about these things because it's real. Now, as star seeds, we've been blessed by the divine. We've been blessed by God. We've been blessed by our higher selves, the higher powers, the angels and everything. But I feel it's actually left to us to actually act in our divinity, act in our rights, Basically, we need to understand ourselves. You see, self-knowledge is everything. As above, so below. As the universe, so the soul, right? Mastering your internal reality, right? In return, it reflects to your external reality. Now, let's talk about fear. Let's talk about, low vibrations. Now, right, the reason why I said as chosen ones are star seeds, you need to have knowledge of self. You need to understand the universal laws, right? Because these things are real. If you study the universal laws, or if you study the hermetic principles, or there's a law called law of polarity, or duality, law of vibration, right? Now, we have to be mental alchemists. You see, alchemy is a real thing, and it's not just sexual transmutation. It's also mental transmutation, right? Mind. Now, this is real. That's where the law of attraction comes in. Positive thinking, positive thoughts. These things are real. So now, we have to be master alchemists as star seeds. These are one of our birthrights. Our ability to transmutate emotions, our ability to transmutate negativity into positivity, understanding individuality, understanding the universal laws. Now, these things are real. Now, We live in a society whereby we keep being programmed constantly by fear, negativity. Now we should learn how to transmutate, fear into courage, low vibration into high vibration. That's our job basically, right? Instead of us running from our fears, why don't we face our fears? And it's actually crazy, right? Because we've been programmed as a collective, right? We've been programmed as a society to always turn the other way. But in reality, right, it's duality. Without fear, there's no courage, and without courage, there's no fear, right? So it's all about accepting our fears, embracing our insecurities, and transmutating it into a higher vibration. You feel me? That's how we'll be able to manifest our dreams. Let me talk about low vibration, right? Fear, doubt, negativity, these are low vibrations, and these things can help us manifest our dreams. Like, these things really can help us manifest our dreams. That's why sometimes we feel stuck, like, because we're always focused on the external reality. And as star seeds, we should be focused on ourselves. We should be focused within us, right? Because if you understand manifestation, you understand that everything starts from within first, then goes to the external reality. But in a matrix, right, where people are limited, to their five senses, people are limited only to what they see, what they hear, what they smell, what they taste, right? They think that's the reality, right? And that's why I'm here to remind you that as star seeds, we're blessed. We operate beyond the five senses, right? We need to connect back to spirit. We need to connect back to source, because honestly, right, when we connect to spirit, there's no fear. Whatever we're scared of, probably losing your 9-to-5 job, getting this, losing someone, like, fear, everything is just based on security, right? And I feel like whenever we connect back to source, fear doesn't come, right? Because when you connect to source, when you connect to your divine essence, right, what are you scared to lose, man? Like, what are we scared to lose? I say this thing because personally I find myself guilty of this. But at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, death, everything we fear all comes down to security, death, or anything, right? At the end of the day, what is death? You feel me? Like, is this something we really should be afraid of?